Hello, welcome back to this channel. On our topic is the continuation of the previous one. This is engineering economy part 2. Okay. So in this video, simple interest, compound interest, and continuous compounding. Yon ang ating topics dito. Okay. So let's start with simple interest. Okay? Simple interest is the interest on a loan or principal that is based only on the original amount of the loan or principal. Or simply, this is equal to I. Yan yung simple interest, yung capital I. Equal to the principal, okay, times I or the rate of interest or interest per period times N or number of periods. Okay? Then to solve, or this is the formula for the future amount, or to solve for F is equal to P, the principal, plus the simple interest I. Okay? And I is equal to PIN. So P plus PIN. So let's factor out the P. So 1 plus IN. Okay. So yan ang future amount. Okay. So dito tayo sa compound interest. What is compound interest? Compound interest is the interest of loan or principal which is based not only on the original amount of the loan or principal, but the amount of loan or principal plus the previous accumulated interest. Oh, di ba? Yung tubo, tutubo uli. Okay. So, power of compounding. Okay, so future amount F is equal to this formula. F is equal to P times quantity 1 plus I raised to N. Okay? P is the principal, I is the interest per period, N is the number of interest periods, and the 1 plus I raised to N is the single payment compound amount factor. Take note of this, no? Lumalabas din to sa mga exams. Okay? Yang single payment compound amount factor. So, ito. Yan yung tinatanong. Minsan. Okay? So, sa present work naman, solve for P dito. P equals F over 1 plus I raised to N. Or ito, present worth. Or yung principal, no? Equal to F over 1 plus I raised to N. And 1 over 1 plus I raised to N is called the single payment present worth factor. Yan. Importante din yan, ano? And the other one is continuous compounding based on the assumption that cash payments occur once per year, but compounding is continuous throughout the year. Or given in this formula, F is equal to P times E raised to Rn, where R is the rate of continuous compound interest, N is the number of periods, and E raised to Rn is the continuous compound amount factor, or simply compound amount factor. Continuous compounding, compound amount factor, parang doble, no? Anyways, pwede rin yung compound amount factor na lang, no? E raised to Rn. Okay. So, to solve for the present worth, or P, pwede rito yan sa future worth. And just divide both sides by E raised to Rn. So, ito rin yung lalabas. Pero ang importante dyan is this. Anong tawag? 1 over E raised to Rn is the present worth factor or continuous compounding present worth factor. Yan. Okay? So, take note doon. Okay, so sample tayo mga problems. Okay? So, let's see. Mr. Lopez borrowed money from the bank. He receives from the bank 1,842 pesos and promised to repay 2,000 at the end of 10 months. Okay, determine the rate of simple interest, no? Yes, so madali lang to, simple interest lang naman. So paano natin siya solve? So dapat alam mo yung formula. So, yung formula natin is F, or future amount, equals to the principal times quantity 1 plus IN, no? Or IN. Yes. Ang hinahanap natin is the I, or the rate of simple interest. Okay? So, F is 2,000. Ito. Ito yung kanyang babayaran, no? Equal to, ano tanggap niya sa bangko is 1,842. 1,842 times quantity 1 plus, ang hinahanap natin is the rate of simple interest, I. Okay? Times N. Ano ba yung N? Ito ba yung period? At the end of 10 months. So, gawin natin siya in year, or 10 over 12. Yan. Then, we solve for I. And, gamitan natin ng calculus. So, 2,000 equals 1,842 times 1 plus. Okay? So, 10I. Okay? 10. Gamitin natin ng X, no? Okay? Over 12. Okay? Then, shift, solve. So, answer is 10.29%. So, ganyan lang kasimple yan. Okay? So, ang rate of simple interest is 10.29. Madali lang. So, basta alam mo lang yung formula, no? That F is equal to P plus I. And I is PIN, or ipin. Yon. Okay, problem number 2. What will be the future worth of money after 12 months if the sum of 25,000 is invested today at simple interest rate of 1% per month? O, paano naman ito? Basahin ulit natin. What will be the future worth of money after 12 months? Okay? If the sum of 25,000 is invested today at simple interest rate of 1% per month. So, 1% per month. Dali lang din ito. So, this is simply F is equal to, yung formula natin, P times 1 plus I times N. And F is equal to, this one is the P, so 25,000 times quantity 1 plus, the rate is 0.0 per month, ano? 0.01, okay? Times 12. Yan. Para 1 year. Times 12. Okay, so solve for the future amount. And 25,000 times 1 plus 0.01 times 12. There. Equals 28,000 pesos. There. So, this is your answer. Okay? Madali lang. Yes. Number 3. The amount of 50,000 pesos was deposited in the bank, earning an interest of 7.5% per annum. Determine the total amount at the end of 5 years. If the principal and interest were not withdrawn, hindi kinuha yung interest, so ano ito? Compounded na to, no? Okay, so solve natin to. Okay, let's solve for the F. F is equal to P times 1 plus I raised to N. Tama? So, ito yung ating formula ng compounding. Okay, madali lang. Basta alam mo na yung formula. So, P is 50,000 times 1 plus 7.5 per annum. So, okay na to, no? 0.075 raised to N, 5 years. There. So, F is equal to, okay, So we have 50K. Okay. Oops. 50K. So multiply by 1 plus ay, 1 plus 1 plus 0.075 raised to 5. There. Equals. So 71,781.50. Oh, pwede na yun. Tawad na yung konti. So 71, 781, okay. Point 50. Yan na lang, round up na natin. So ito na yung answer natin. That is the total amount at the end of 5 years. Okay, so very basic. Yes, number 4. How long will it take the money to triple itself if invested at 10% compounded semi-annually? Okay, paano naman ito? Okay, ganun pa rin. So, F is equal to P times 1 plus I raised to N. Excuse. This time, ang question is, how long will it take? So, inahanap natin is the N. Ano? How long will it take the money to triple itself? So, kung ang principal is P, so yung pag nag-triple siya, yung future niya, dapat 3P. Di ba? So, 3P. Ito, gawin natin 3P. Ito naman, P. Yes. 1 plus I is compounded semi-annually, no? So, 0.1 over 2. Then, raised to 2 times N. May N pa dapat, no? Times N. So, solve for, ito, cancel na muna natin to. Then, solve for N. What is N? Diretso na natin to sa calculator. Okay? So, we have 3, then equals, then 1 plus 0.1 over 2. Okay? Then raised to 2, then x. Okay? If solve for x equals 11.26 years. 11.26 years. Oh, ganun pala kahaba, no? Okay, so madali lang. Okay, number 5. What amount is accumulated after 3 years of 6,500 invested at the rate of 12% per year, compounded semi-annually? Okay, what amount is accumulated after 3 years of 6,500 invested at a rate of 12% per year per year compounded semi-annually? Oh, madali lang din ito, no? Sa plumbing arithmetic, no, pag konti lang kasi ang time, nasa mga 1 minute and 12 seconds lang per problem o per question. Pero syempre, yung ibang mga sa 100 items, siguro mga half or mga 50% or less than. Mga terms naman. So, pag sa terminologies, babawi ka rito sa magpupondo ka ng time para ibigay mo dito sa mga problem solving, no? So, dapat mga 2-3 minutes lang ang isang problem solving. Pero minsan naman, pwede mo namang hindi igawa ng solution, diretso na lang din sa calculator, no? Okay, so let's see. What amount is accumulated after 3 years? O, diretso na lang din natin sa calcu, no? Let's say, ang hinahanap natin is the future amount, okay? So, we know that P or the principal is 6.5. Okay? So, gamitan na natin ito. 6.5. Lagay na agad natin. Times. Alam naman natin yung formula, no? 1 plus I raised to N. Okay? Then 1 plus, how about yung I? Ano yung I? 12% compounded semi-annually, no? So, 0.12 over 2. May over 2 pa. Yan. Then, raise natin sa 2. Yes, 2. Okay. Times times 3. So, meron pa tayong 3 years, no? So, times 3. Then, equals 9,220.37. So, ayun na yung sagot natin, no? 9,220.37. So, ganun pag sa board exam, no? Minsan hindi mo na kailangan siyang isulat. I mean, yung solution. Kasi mag-shade ka lang naman ng letter. So, kaya mo siya sa calculator, mas mabilis. Better, no? Kasi nga, 1 minute, 12 seconds lang. Technically, ganun ang pag-solve ng isang problem. Okay? Pero sa ibang courses or ibang board exam, medyo mahaba naman yung oras sa mathematics. So, plumbing lang talaga. 2 hours. No? Sa iba kasi 4 hours. Anyways, no, dapat master natin tong financial arithmetic or itong engineering economy. Okay? So, number 6 tayo. What is the amount of 12,800 in 4 years at 5% compounded quarterly? Ay, madali lang din to, ano? Amount of 12,800 in 4 years. So, ang hinahanap din natin is the F, di ba? Okay? So, let's solve. So, F is equal to 12,800 times 1 plus 5% compounded quarterly. So, we have 0.05 over 4 raised to 4 times 4. Yan, no? So, mga ganyan lang yung problem. So, we have 12,800 there. Then, multiplied by 1. 1 plus 0.05 over 4. Okay. Then, raised to 16 equals 15,614.6. 15,614.6 na lang. So, yan na yung answer mo. Okay. So, number 7. A man expects to receive 25,000 in 8 years. How much is that money worth now? Or now? So, yun yung P, no? Considering interest at 8% compounded quarterly. Okay? So, ang hanapin natin is the P. Okay. So, ito yung expect niya, no? Future ito. Ito yung future amount. So, 25,000 equals P times 1 plus 8% compounded quarterly o 0.08 over 4. Okay? Siyempre, merong raised to 4 yan. Pero meron ka pang 8 years times 8, 32. Then you solve for P. What is P? Okay. So, 25,000 equals, okay, X yung P, multiplied by 1 plus 0.08 over 4. There. Then raised to 4 times 8 is 32. Okay? So, shift, then solve. Kayang-kaya nag-casio yan, no? So, 13,265. 13,265.83. So, ito pala yung money ngayon. Okay? Para sa 8 years, 25,000 na siya at this interest, 8% compounded quarterly. Okay? Madali lang talaga ito. Economy. Okay, number 8. An interest rate of 10% compounded annually, how much will a deposit of 1,500 be in 15 years? Okay, so ito, interest rate given, 10%, compounded annually. Then, how much will a deposit of 1,500 be in 15 years? So, F din ang hinahanap dito. Okay, so recall lang ulit, no? P times 1 plus I times the raised to n. Yan, wala tuloy ako. So, 1 plus I raised to n. Okay, so f is equal to 1.5 times 1 plus, okay, yun na yun, no? 0.1 annual. So raised to 15 years. So f is equal to, okay, so 1.5 times 1.1, so times 1.1 raised to 15 equals 6265.87. Ayun, madali lang talaga siya, no? Okay, so number 9. Okay, number 9. Let's try this one. A nominal interest, okay, of 3% compounded continuously is given on the account. What is the accumulated amount of 10,000 after 10 years? Okay? Continuously, compounded continuously. So ito na yung ating rate, ano? So 3%. So formula based lang din ito. Paano mo i-solve yung F dito, 'di ba? F is equal to ano nga 'yon? P times E raised to R n, 'di ba? Yung R is the rate of continuous compound interest. So binigay na naman 3%. So direct substitution lang din ito, no? Formula based. So P is 10,000, yon times the E raised to 3%, no? 0.03 times the number of periods times 10. Yan. So times 10. Then we solve for F. So what is F? Konting pindot lang yan. 10,000. Okay. Times the E. The E. Alpha E. There. Raised to 0.03 times 10 equals 13,498.6. Okay? 13,498.6. There. Okay? Tawad na yung konti. So, yun ang sagot. So, importante, alam mo ito. Okay? Yes. Pag continuously. Okay, number 10. Compute the effective annual interest rate which is equivalent to 5% nominal annual interest compounded continuously. Pares lang din ito ng ginawa natin sa unang video. But this time, compounded continuously kasi, no? Okay, so ito yung ating formula dyan. The effective annual interest is equal to E raised to R minus 1. Ito lang yung dapat natin tandaan dyan. To solve for the effective annual interest given yung compounded continuously or interest compounded continuously. Okay? So, ito na yung formula. Okay, so what is the effective annual interest equal to? So, we have E raised to 0.05 lang yan. 0.05 and minus 1. Okay? So, since may calculator naman, pipindutin na lang din natin yan sa calculus since allowed naman ang calculator. No? Wag lang yung mga bawal ng calculus. Okay, so shift E raised to 0.05 minus 1. Okay, press equals. At meron ka na ngayong sagot na 0.05 or multiply natin ng 100 para percent, 5.13%. So, this is your answer. Okay? So, ganun lang yung pag-solve ng simple, compound, and compound continuously. So, yung mga susunod na video, mga annuities naman, no? Okay? So, I'll see you there. Bye-bye.